They won't be testing for recreational drugs anymore.
Word.
So you're going to be able to smoke dope out there in Florida.
Oh, dude.
Dude, Ingram's going to be blowed the fuck up. You know Ingram's smoking weed. Come on. He's got to be.
What do you call him? Sleepy?
You ever seen the NBA on weed? Dude, this could be potential for greatness.
I know.
Like, is somebody going to think they can fly?
Oh, yeah.
You have a lot of missed dunks, like right before the rim. Like, man, thought I could launch from the 3-point line.
That's going to be funny, man.
Yeah, it should be pretty. I thought that was kind of cool. Players can wear smart rings.
What the hell is a smart ring?
It's actually now like a smart, like you have your watches, but it's a ring. I guess it communicates with your phone, sending it information. There's a lot of things they can supposedly sense with this ring. So it could be even something simple as your temperature. So they would know immediately if they got fever. It's not a joke. That's true.
Oh,
Real
that's
shit.
good. That's good.
They can play ping pong, but they can't play ping pong's doubles.
What?
That's too close. Now, you're talking about the same players who are going to be sweating and sharing a ball and running around a court and banging
Touching
into each other.
right.
But if they're playing ping pong, they can't play doubles. And they can use this anonymous line that's going to be created so that they can snitch on each other. So you know there's going to be a lot of rule breaking.
Yeah.
Like, dude, every escort around that area is going to have a lot of work for 2 months, right? You may not even have to leave. They might just set you up with your own place. So they're going to be rule breaking. They're going to be people sneaking out. They're going to be things snuck in. It's going to be a lot of big shit going down it. Right. It's going to be like prison, but of all rich people who own the guards. So then what if the players start snitching on each other? You got a big game. You go, man, if we just get rid of this one dude, we can take him. And then you snitch on that man.
Everything's done.
What?
You snitch on him, everything.
Boy, you lazy eye. Ingram's getting high in my pool.
Exactly. Don't go swimming in my goddamn pool.
Well, man, I thought that was, I thought some of those rules were kind of cool.
You have to give me the first one on the hotline. Love it.
Dude, last but not least, the tracking software that they put on everybody's cell phone seemed like it's finally paying off.
What?
They, New Orleans supposedly seen a spike in V cases, so they started doing
That's what they
investigation.
tried to say,
and
yeah.
they said these incidents of infection that these were caused by the higher numbers in New Orleans were a couple of large get-togethers. And they kind of weren't saying, they were like, didn't release names, but they were like, they've had gatherings of 100 or more people and they were all together, and that's caused the numbers to go up. And I think the next day it came out that someone were in Baton Rouge, LSU, like up at LSU. And so they started releasing the names of the places, and they're like, oh, Lucy's closed down too. And then like anybody who closed down due to a supposed infection. So it's like now they're moving outside of New Orleans, and New Orleans is trying to get things shut down outside of New Orleans because they say it's affecting them.
Latoya, baby.
So yeah, moving out and branching out. I think some graduation parties they were blaming too. So some people probably had graduation parties. So it's like,
TT for sure.
yeah, holy crap, that tracking software is working, and also the fact that now people want to branch out and just shut your business down. Like, dude, in a couple, maybe a year or two, there won't be no like locally, privately owned things. They'll be just these giant fucking corporate owned places or nothing, because like, how could you do that? You just government shows up, knock knock. People been here, they're infected, they gotta, you're hurting our tax dollars now. You closed. So pretty crazy.
Great.
But come July 3rd, you forget about all that and see the YerdBird All-Star Band's musical celebration of independence and freedom. Next week, I don't know what's going to happen. We maybe have Ned. Maybe Ned will make it in. I think Barnaby and used to be are coming by. We should have more guests, maybe a house full of them.
That would be great.
And then the quarantine police will come and get us.
Get your little head thing.
Dude, thanks to Earl for coming by. Thanks to Greg from Breaux Bridge.
Yes.
Outside, we're going to go see him. And Kevin, good to see you, man.
Hey, good. My Uber's here. I'll be on 2K in about 15 minutes.
Till next week, keep it not real.